Hi, it's Johannes. Welcome to another video, and today we're going into the forest to take a look at one of the very big construction projects that we have going on, where we're building a brand new road. I actually get to get a go at the caterpillar that they have up there. Also in this video we're going to discuss why we have this road, why we need it, what complications we've faced along the way, and I'm going to discuss how I think about these types of infrastructure investments in a multi-generational family business. If you like what you're going to see in this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, hit the notification bell, all these good things. Thank you very much. So the legitimate question is, why do we need a road, a brand new road, in a forest that's existed for many, many years? Well, it's three reasons. First of all, access to places that were difficult to access before. Secondly, is to capture the value that has grown in the timber. And thirdly, we have to be able to react quickly. Yeah. So this is the road, it's like in mid-process. And we're going to go to the far end where it's still fresh and they're going to continue building the road. Now, what's quite complicated with projects like this is that you're under the constant watch of governmental institutions that need to make sure that what is done in the forest is done properly. This makes total sense, of course, because you want to prevent people from going rogue. I mean, we're in Germany, so everything will be extremely proper, and you could probably make an autobahn out of this road here. There are some very strict regulations on how the different layers of the road, the different layers of sediment are put together. Given that this is quite a humid location here, we've put this net in as well to give the road some extra stability. The net sort of holds everything together, and then when you put the sediment layers on top, it all sticks together better and the water can't do as much damage. What's also quite important is that you build the road in a way that it doesn't drain the forest behind me. So you see these drains that they've made with the excavator. This, of course, you need it to keep the road dry, otherwise it will just be washed away in the next rainfall. But you have to make sure that you don't drain it too much. We have these deep ditches where the water will sort of rise up, and only then it will flow into this culvert here. If you've stuck around until now, thank you very much for watching this long. Also, I have not been stung by a wasp yet, so I'm grateful for that. So right now we're refueling all the machines. They've got this refueling truck coming. And this is a place where diesel is still fueled up with love. That's what one of the stickers says. It's quite funny. Now, the most interesting question is how I think about these types of investments in infrastructure. And this is really quite a deep question, and it can get quite philosophical because we're a multi-generational business. I'm fifth generation and I'm benefiting from the ones that came before me, and I'm harvesting today what my forefathers have planted. I'm also benefiting from any good deed that they may have done, and this of course includes building proper infrastructure, gaining access to the estate. Now, these benefits, they don't fit into a spreadsheet. I mean, of course, I had a look at the value of the timber that we gain access to, and it does make sense to build this road from that perspective. But there are so many other benefits that play into this whole decision that it's almost impossible to quantify it. And this is quite difficult for me with my finance background, having to make a decision about a topic that I can't fit into a model. It needs a higher viewpoint, like a higher perspective almost, because we're not modeling for the next 5 years, 10 years, even 15 years. We're modeling for generations here. I mean, I'm the 5th generation and I'm benefiting from the work from my forefathers. It's my job to make decisions that will hopefully benefit my descendants. This is the way we think here. Like a tree has such a long lifespan. Most probably a tree that I plant today will not be harvested by me. It will be harvested by my children or even my grandchildren. Now, of course, rotation cycles have come down and life expectancy has gone up. So this is perhaps less true today than it was before, but the philosophy still stands. It's about taking decisions that are so grand and so impactful that it's not for you, it's for the future generations. Another approach to look at this is, however, to ask yourself, what are we solving for here? My answer to that is to increase the value of the estate over the long term. Of course, I need to cover my costs. I need to make sure that I improve my income streams. I open up many income streams. I optimize all the income streams. But in terms of investment, I'm looking years ahead. This is not a company that I'm optimizing for an M&A transaction or an IPO. This is a business that is meant for generations. Now, I hope that you learned something in this video. I tried to share my thoughts as openly as possible, and please subscribe to my channel to support the growth. Thank you for watching. Something quite embarrassing just happened. I drove into a ditch. Now I have to be pulled out. This is the first time this has happened to this car. And of course it's me driving. Typical.
Whoa.
I'm happy this happened after I drove the Caterpillar, otherwise they wouldn't have let me drive it